Hello, I'm Murray Newlands with Search Engine Journal at the Search Metrics event here in San Francisco with Dennis from Airbnb. In this video, we're going to be talking about internal linking.
Yeah.
You have a huge site. Also, lots of user-generated content. How do you deal with internal linking?
So internal linking, we do the basics, like breadcrumbs, linking to their profile to their listings, profiles to the location-based browse experience where their listings are. Mm-hmm. We cannot do a lot because it would really hurt the user experience, where Airbnb is doing a phenomenal job in managing that user experience for the better outcome. What we see in the other verticals, especially in larger media websites, is that they don't link out anymore. They only link to themselves.
Yes.
And if you go out and get an article written on the Wall Street Journal, they link to an Airbnb topical page, which doesn't help me anyway.
Absolutely.
And it's not good for the user experience. So we call it black hole SEO.
Okay.
It's a black hole where the page rank flows into the site, but it never escapes.
Yes.
Like Wikipedia, right? It's a black hole.
Yeah.
I hope Google is going to look at that more critically and say, is this link where they actually say, oh, and Airbnb is doing this and this and this, and they link to a topical page where it's much better for the user experience, they discount those links a little bit. Because you see that websites like Mashable or any kind of big technology website that get links by the dozen, and a black hole, they link for Facebook.
Yeah.
Is that really the right user experience that Google wants the users to see? That is not the latest news. It's just a tag page. So I tag my article with Facebook and now I'm ranking.
But it's a challenge for publishers, I would say, particularly as there's so much concern about linking out and the challenges with that. And also traditionally writers coming from a traditional offline world coming in aren't necessarily into linking outside. And then it's, because many editors, for example, are worried about people publishing just for links. Therefore, they force writers to only link internally, and they scrutinize those links less. I can understand where you're coming from, but from another perspective, there's a different point of view from editors trying to make that content and manage that process.
So they do put a link to their own tag page in the article, but they refuse to link out to the actual organization they're writing about. That doesn't make sense to me. As a writer, you would need to inform your audience. And if the audience doesn't know what company it is, you forces your audience to go back to a search engine and do a search on that brand.
Yes. But I write for a lot of publications, and I know that...
Do you get guidelines from the publication on how to link out?
I certainly know that if I'm writing about a topic, maybe I can write to link to one company. But otherwise, if I link internally within publications, I know I'm safe. Otherwise, I know that they'll really scrutinize the links. And I know that a lot of writers say that about a lot of publications because of the threat of people... publishers having lots of links out because people are just writing for links, and also the publishers are worried about the effect of linking to bad sites, and they don't want to have to deal with it.
Okay, well, if they think Airbnb is a bad site, there's a bigger problem there.
I don't know. So, okay, you have lots of user-generated content.
Yes.
There are lots of tools out there that potentially would enable you to automatically link your user-generated content round with each other.
So our user-generated content is more the listing description. So a place where you're staying, the owner writes up what kind of place it is, what kind of design, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms. That is our user-generated content. So we don't have any other user-generated content, but the reviews of your trip experience.
But there are tools out there, and it must be possible to automatically link some of that descriptive content around the site.
I would not trust automated internal link optimization tools that are off-the-shelf
Right.
packages. I did build a very large internal linking tool at eBay
Yeah.
with the very targeted strategy to link relevant pages together. So
Yes.
all the tools were built by eBay themselves.
Right.
It was very successful, but I don't think it would work in this day and age anymore.
Very interesting. If people want to find out more and connect with you, how do they do that?
I am the next corner on Twitter and on any social network. So you can look me up or try to spell my last name.
Dennis, thank you very much. Have a great show.
You too. Bye-bye.
Murray Newlands with Search Engine Journal. I'll see you next time.